Confirmed. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian finally tie the knot. Ring heart Spain meets Denmark. The palace bells. Expected for duty. But today, wedding bells. Surprising. Unbelievable. And what was whispered for years, is finally true. The world has just witnessed the union of two heirs to European thrones. Princess Leonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark are now married. What began as whispers of friendship, then rumors of affection, has culminated in a historic ceremony that unites not only two hearts but two royal houses. Spain meets Denmark. Tradition meets destiny. And the world is left breathless. The news broke early in Madrid. A royal communiqué, brief but explosive, confirmed what had been kept behind guarded palace walls. Leonor and Christian, childhood acquaintances who grew into young adults under the world's watchful eye, had exchanged vows in a wedding that blended Spanish grandeur with Danish elegance. Within minutes, television networks in London, Copenhagen, Paris, and New York cleared their schedules. Headlines screamed. Crowds gathered outside palaces. Social media ignited. Why is this union so powerful? Because it is more than a wedding. It is a statement. Leonor, future Queen of Spain. Christian, future King of Denmark. Two monarchies, steeped in centuries of history, now bound together by love. Royal marriages have often shaped Europe's destiny. And this one, many believe, will do the same. The ceremony itself was nothing short of breathtaking. Held in Madrid's Almudena Cathedral, the same sacred place where King Felipe and Queen Letizia married, the wedding fused solemn tradition with youthful joy. Leonor entered in a gown of pure Spanish silk, her tiara glittering under cathedral lights. Christian stood at the altar, regal in his Danish uniform, yet visibly moved. The moment their eyes met, the formality of royalty melted into something unmistakably human. But behind the beauty lay layers of emotion. Queen Letizia, elegant yet visibly emotional, watched her daughter with tears she tried to hide. King Felipe stood tall, the father and the king balancing within him. On the Danish side, Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary radiated pride, their son stepping into history. And Queen Margrethe, a monarch of decades, witnessed her grandson pledge his future. Yet the significance of this wedding cannot be contained within the cathedral walls. It spreads outward, to the people, to politics, to the future. Spaniards erupted in celebration, seeing in this marriage not only romance but renewal. Denmark's people rejoiced, proud to see their prince chosen by a woman admired for her intelligence, discipline, and compassion. Across Europe, the symbolism was clear: a bridge between nations, a strengthening of royal ties, a promise of continuity in uncertain times. But not everyone is united in celebration. In Spain, Republican voices question the cost, the timing, the relevance of monarchy in modern life. In Denmark, some critics argue Christian should have chosen privately, not in the glare of tradition. Others wonder, can love survive the crushing weight of crowns? This is where the story deepens. Because this is not just a wedding. It is the start of a shared destiny. Leonor and Christian are not only husband and wife. They are heirs, each carrying the burden of expectation. How will they balance their marriage with their duty? Where will they live? In Madrid, where Leonor's path to the Spanish throne is clear? Or in Copenhagen, where Christian's future awaits? Or will they craft a new path, splitting lives between nations, embodying a truly European monarchy? History offers lessons. Royal unions have changed Europe before. The marriage of Ferdinand and Isabella united kingdoms into Spain itself. The marriage of Victoria's children wove a web of alliances across the continent. Sometimes such unions brought peace. Other times, they sowed rivalries. What will Leonor and Christian's marriage bring? The reactions worldwide reveal the scale of fascination. In Britain, comparisons erupted instantly. William and Kate, Charles and Diana, Harry and Meghan, now Leonor and Christian. In the United States, media outlets hailed it as a modern-day fairy tale, a love story crossing borders. In Latin America, the news carried emotional weight, binding Spanish history with contemporary pride. And in Asia, the story trended as a symbol of youthful love enduring under global spotlight. The question everyone asks is this: was this destiny, or choice? Did Leonor and Christian fall in love naturally, against the odds of their positions? Or was this subtly guided by their families, a union not just of hearts but of crowns? Those who know them speak of genuine affection, quiet moments exchanged at royal gatherings, smiles that lingered too long, conversations in Spanish and Danish, words flowing with ease. Love, it seems, found its way even under the harshest light of public life. And yet, challenges loom. The scrutiny will be relentless. Every gesture analyzed, every decision debated. Their marriage will not only be personal, it will be political. They will represent not just themselves, but nations, traditions, histories. And the weight of that is immense. Still, the world cannot resist the magic. The balcony moment in Madrid. Leonor and Christian stepping out as husband and wife, hand in hand, the cheers of thousands echoing through the plaza. Their kiss, simple yet historic, captured in images that will define a generation. This wedding is not just about two young royals. It is about hope. In an era of uncertainty, wars, and division, the world craves symbols of unity, continuity, and love. Leonor and Christian have become that symbol, whether they sought it or not. Spain meets Denmark. Two crowns, two histories, two futures, bound now as one. And as the world watches, the story only deepens. Will their love endure the weight of destiny? Will their union strengthen Europe's monarchies, or expose their fragility? Only time will tell. But for today, what is certain is this: history has been written. The bells have rung. The vows have been made. And Princess Leonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark are husband and wife. The fairy tale is real, the shock is global, and the story has only just begun.